Game clock and shot clock. Harden sizing up Horford. It's a three. Good! Harden's got 45.
I thought what Matt Barnes said about the James Harden situation was probably the most valuable advice he could get, which is why I'm happy to see Harden pulling up to training camp instead of sitting out and pulling the old Ben Simmons route of going to training camp and doing nothing, right? Matt Barnes on his All the Smoke podcast said, I think James needs to be careful because the NBA doesn't need him. The NBA doesn't need him no more. All of us are for player empowerment, but he forced his way out of Houston. He forced his way out of Brooklyn. And now he's trying to force his way out of Philly. He's got so much talent and a lot of game left. He could talk his way out of the league with his talent, which is crazy. And Matt's not lying. Nothing that what Matt Barnes said is a lie. James is a fantastic Hall of Fame first ballot dude, but the reality is he's in his mid-30s. He's at the point now where he's 2 franchises away from the franchise that he will be known as a part of, which is the Houston Rockets, right? So he's getting further and further away from that Houston Rockets legacy. Keep in mind, he never won a championship in Houston. There's nobody that's going to take care of James Harden. If you listen to Stephen A. Smith and buy into what he's saying on First Take, he claims Ime Udoka and the Rockets were going to trade for James Harden, but they kind of got disinterested when they found out James Harden had interest in trying to be the leading scorer in the league again. They're like, wait, we don't want you to do that. We got Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, and all these young bulls. We don't want you to be the leading scorer, James Harden, anymore. We want you to be the Harden that you was in Philly last year. So James clearly is disconnected in his value, disconnected in what teams want him to be. And this is one of the weird ones. I don't believe James Harden needs to be a guy trying to drop 35 a night like he did in Houston in his prime. James Harden, as the point guard of the Philadelphia 76ers last year, was a really great player. I thought got screwed out of that All-Star bid out the gate, but it appears James doesn't want to be that. What he's actually really great at is being a point guard, but he wants to be the scoring guard, which is why I think that disconnect, like Matt Barnes said, could end up with him being out of the NBA if he doesn't play his cards right and he really makes Philadelphia mad at any point this season and the Clippers are disinterested.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So, please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am Ferro.